just don't know.
What I told you, Cutter.
People seen it, but they just don't know. People seen it, but they just don't know.
Huh?
People,
Let's go.
people seen it, but they just don't know. People seen it, but they.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Johnny. And we here on 910 Sports TV once again. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I always want to thank God, especially on this Sunday morning, because this is the Lord's Day, the Lord's Day. So I want to make sure I give him his praise and his admiration of just allowing me to be on this earth, or us to be on this earth one more day, because he didn't have to wake us up this morning. A lot of people have been passing away in 2024, and he allowed us to be one of the ones that continue to keep trying to get it right. So introducing my man, you see him in the background, you know what I'm saying, the Cowboy, biggest fan, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Matter of fact, this man, if he's a fan of yours, boy, you might well hire him as your agent. He's gonna fight for you tooth and nail. You know what I'm saying? This is my man Jacob the Great. What's going on, fam?
What up, man? What up, man? Glad to be in the land of the living. And you already know, boy, it's Cowboys Nation all day, every day. And, we thank the Lord for the Cowboys. We thank the Lord for the AT&T Texas Stadium. We thank the Lord for the Cowboys, fan. Can I get a wow? Yes. Wow. The Cowboys.
You know what's funny, man? It's a dude on TikTok. I don't know if you ever seen him, but he always got on like a hair bonnet. And y'all about the same size. And when the Cowboys lose, he be in there crying and his wife be like, "What's going on? What's wrong with you?" He's like, "We just can't get it right." I'm gonna send you the video or whatever. I said, remind me of you, boy. But it's a dude on TikTok, man. He be making these things about the Cowboys when they lose. It'd be funny, boy. It'd be funny to the bug, man. But I'm
Yeah, because as you see on the book, they be coming, but I fight all of them. One by one. My homeboy told me, he said, you fight every last one of them fans that said something about the Cowboys. One by one.
And that's how he be too. He be like, y'all always want to come for me and blah, blah, blah. It'd be funny, man. Next time he posts something, or if I run across it, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna be like, boy, this you right here. You know what I'm saying? I can see what you call it, saying something to you, y'all in the house together. You know what I'm saying? And she's saying, "What's wrong with you, Jacob?" You know what I'm saying? I can see your girl saying that to you. Like, what's wrong with you, Jacob? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. So I guess we get into this Tyson fight situation.
Oh man. I guess, man. I go ahead and let you start it off, man. Go ahead and talk about it, man.
So this is my dilemma, man. I'm gonna say this. When I seen Mike, first of all, it was kind of funny because it was funny. The pre stuff was more entertaining than the actual fight. When I see Mike in that dressing room walking around with his butt out like he Prince, about to go on stage, I said, "Uh-oh, Prince." I said, Mike ready. You know what I'm saying? Mike, you know where he is right now. Mike on some other mess. You know what I'm saying? And then when I see Mike walk into the ring, he looked like your old granddaddy, trying to walk into Walmart and just Mike look old walking to me. So
man. I don't know. I just think Mike. I just think people forget, man. Mike is an old joker, bro. He an old joker, man. Like what y'all expecting? So did y'all expect him to have the legs of a CeeDee Lamb or the legs of a Terry McLaurin or did you expect him to have Gene Van Claude legs when he was on the movie Bloodsport? Like what did you expect? He's 60. He's 58 years old. This dude only 27. And then the dude can even knock him out.
Let me say this, and for people who think that this is rigged, or I'm not saying it wasn't rigged.
Oh, it's rigged. It's definitely rigged.
But I'm gonna say this: even if it was rigged, we have to get out our heads of thinking our legends aren't gonna be our legends. Santa Claus ain't gonna be the same Santa Claus. Doggone, when you find out Santa Claus wasn't real, his life still went on. When you found out the Easter Bunny wasn't real, life went on. So Mike Tyson is not gonna look like he did in the '90s. I don't care who he fight, how much. I don't care if even if it. Let's just say, for argument's sake, fight. That's probably Mike gonna he gonna look that much better than that. He gonna maybe look a little bit better, but he ain't gonna look that. Only thing I have a problem with Mike, he wasn't aggressive. My main part with Mike Tyson, he wasn't aggressive or whatever. You know, if he'd have put a little bit more pressure on, but if you really watch Mike after the third round, even if it was a legit fight, after the third round, Mike ran out of gas. That wasn't he wasn't playing with that. He might have back on throwing punches, but when Mike got that third or fourth round, he was like, I'm gonna knock him out by here. I'm good. I'm done. Ain't nothing in the tank. Did you see him in the last round? Mike barely got off the doggone bench. He was just sitting there. I ain't never seen a
He was
boxer.
tired, man. Mike was mad, like you said, about the fourth round, especially the fifth round. Mike was really, really tired.
Yeah.
But you know, it should have been a 3-round exhibition match. That's all, bro. That's all.
First of all, what boxer you know? I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you in your prime. If you go 20 years, something without fighting a real fight, that's what you're gonna look like. You ain't gonna look when Mayweather. Think about when Mayweather went 3 years without fighting. When he fought Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather looked slow. The only reason why he really beat Conor McGregor in that fight is because Conor McGregor wasn't used to being in a boxing ring and he ran out of gas. But if it weren't for being Floyd and being some kind of great condition, Floyd Mayweather would have been in there breathing hard and heavy. But being that he's always been in such a great condition, he was able to muster through it. But you know what I'm saying? I don't care what sport you play. If you ain't done it in a very long time, you're not going to look sharp when you do it. I don't care what it is. Basketball,
But Floyd,
football, nothing.
But Floyd say that Conor McGregor, man, he was like, man, get out of here, bro. This fight shouldn't even went on, man. He said, Mike almost 60 years old, man. He's there. He said, man, like, what's in your mind that you're 27, not 30 years old yet, but you want to fight a 58-year-old? Like, you got to be delusional. You really got to be outside of your mind to even want to fight Mike Tyson.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Which
this.
is not is it a lie or is it not a lie?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, because the first time I think that Mike punched him, hit him hard, he went, oh. I think that's another reason why Jake Paul, they really didn't kind of move in more than what he did, you know, kind of like go after him because he.
And then how you 27, 28 years old and you run from a 58-year-old the whole night? You reigned the whole night, bro.
A whole night. He reigned a whole night. You know what I'm saying? Now, I give him credit for giving Mike his respect at the end of the fight when he bowed to him at the end and he told him how great he was. But, you know, I'm going to say this. I'm going to go out to get on my Stephen A. Smith thing because I hate when Stephen A. do this, but I'm going to do this for now on this one. You know what I'm saying? When he praised you about to dog you out a little bit. To me, Roy Jones Jr. is the top 5 greatest fighter of all time. He's in the top 5. To me. You know what I'm saying? My top 5. He's my top 5. Really. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., Sweet Pea. Hold on. Am I missing somebody? Sweet Pea. Dang, I'm missing somebody. But let's say my top 4 then. So Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones Jr., and Sweet Pea. They're my top 5. I'm missing somebody, but that's in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing about it was, I felt like it was almost like he was bitter from their fight when they fought because he was to me. I felt like he was hating on Mike the whole entire fight. He was just trying to look for stuff that was wrong. Oh, I don't like this about Mike. I don't like what he doing. I don't like that.
But why did Roy even fight Mike?
Oh, for a payday. All of us for a payday. At the end of the day, I don't know how much he got for that fight.
So Roy, you did the same thing that everybody do when they try to fight Mike for a payday, bro. Because ain't none of y'all no main attraction.
No.
Compared to Mike.
No, Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back here on 910 Sports. Okay, we back here on 910 Sports. Yeah, man. That you're right. You know what I mean? So but it's funny because Jake Paul said they said who you want to fight next, and he said, well, so there's two fighters out there, and then they brought up Canelo, and Canelo need me more than I need him. He know who the bigger draw is, and I'm like, I don't know because I don't really keep up with boxing in that way, but I know if you fight Canelo, you're gonna find out what boxing really is. See, you've been fighting all these washed up boxers or these boxers trying to switch over from UFC to boxing or wrestling to boxing or whatever. When you fight somebody that's like a legend or somebody that got real skill like a Canelo, oh, he gonna beat the brakes off of Jake Paul.
A lot of people say Tyson Fury beat the brakes off Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a lot. Like if Jake Paul start to believe his own hype and thinking he can fight against any and everybody, he gonna get the brakes beat off of him. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? So you keep on messing around with certain fighters and think you can fight certain fighters if you want to. I don't care I don't know how Canelo is at this point, but you
Yeah, but he think he can beat Canelo and Tyson Fury. He thinks that.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, huh? Yeah, but yeah.
So I said he think he can beat Canelo and Tyson Fury. So and then Boozy said that he'll fight Davis for 20 million.
Yeah, because Canelo not even that old.
You heard what I said, man?
You say what now?
Boozy said he'll fight Davis for 20 million.
Buddha.
Boozy.
A Boosie?
Yeah.
You know what?
I know what he said last night, man.
I don't even know.
You said what, man?
I don't even know Boosie can even fight. They need to stop this. If they put Boosie in the ring with Javante Davis want to, Boosie gonna wake up. He gonna wake up as swole Boosie. It ain't gonna be little Boosie.
He said Javante Davis, Shakur. He was like, any of them. Give me 20 million, I'll fight him.
Boosie needs to stop. Boosie needs to stick to interviews. I ain't gonna tell Boosie to stick to music. He needs to stick to interviews. Just stick to interviewing. Don't do nothing but the interview because just interviewing. Just stick to interviewing. That's where your claim to fame is right now. That's where you get your bread.
Man, Boosie might want to do a track with you.
But let's move on before I get myself in trouble. I ain't. See, I like Boosie and some of the stuff he stands for, but sometimes some people just need to. He like that old drunk uncle or auntie that just say something at the party and everybody just cringe or look at them like they crazy.
So, but what you think about the beef with the NBA and Boosie?
The beef with who?
The NBA and Boosie.
The NBA and Boosie?
Yeah.
They got a beef?
Listen, man.
You talking about the
Boosie
rapper?
was going to the rapper. He was going to all these games, right?
Okay.
And he was getting these signed autograph jerseys from his favorite player on that particular team, whether it was away or whether it was a team. And they was taking their shirts off and signing the autograph. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the NBA said that's giving away their money.
What?
So told Boosie he needed to stop. Boosie told the NBA, man, fuck y'all, I ain't stopping nothing.
Yeah.
And so dude said they get their lawyers, I get mine too.
Yeah.
I ain't did nothing wrong. If you're gonna penalize somebody, you gotta penalize the players. And the players ain't gonna stop giving it to Boosie because he Boosie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And he showed a picture of his house. He got a room with all of them framed. You know what I'm saying? He got these framed jerseys by these different teams.
Man, they just hating on Boosie because the players they can get their jerseys where they want to. You know what I'm saying? The players give their jersey to kids. They give their jerseys whoever they want to. So at the end of the day, if they mad about that, then you know what I mean. They late on that boat because players been doing that for the you know what I'm saying for a long time. So I don't know where that even came from. So, but like I said, Boosie need thought about getting a room with Javante Davis. You know what I'm saying? He better second get that quick. I don't care if he got a room for one round. Javante Davis will knock him out in one punch. Period.
Man, if he get a room with Javante, if he get in the ring with Javante Davis, man, a professional boxer, Donald Trump gonna take out insurance policy on Boozy.
See, talk about. I'm gonna tell you, bro. This is what I don't like where boxing is going. They have made a mockery out of boxing. That's the only sport they've made a mockery out of. That'll be like people saying, well, we're going to start letting celebrities come in and play in the NBA. You know how you watch the celebrity game during the All-Star break, and you see somebody what's Gilly the Kid. Gilly the Kid can ball. But if you just, I'm going to give him a contract because it'll boost our ratings. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of thing that they do in the boxing. They just taking people a little bit of skill and saying, oh, it's okay for you to come in our world and make money, but it's making a mockery out of the sport. You know what I mean? I understand the celebrity. When they have celebrity boxing matches, it should be celebrity versus celebrity type, whatever, for charity, whatever, you making your money. But when they start trying to put real, like Jake Paul gonna mess around and mess the game up if they start letting people from the outside get in the ring with professional boxers. I don't care if it's the worst box. You know how they say that the last man on the bench in the NBA can beat anybody in the world? That's just like the worst boxer in the world basically can beat most of the people on the street. And I don't
So,
like
so,
so
so you think they really gonna let Jake? You think they gonna really let Jake Paul bring outside people with no boxing skills in the ring like that? I don't think so, man. For what?
got to be sanctioned or it got to be approved or whatever because they don't want to get nobody hurt. But I'm just saying, like when they have all these so-called boxing matches and stuff, celebrity boxing matches, and they put them on pay-per-view where people got to pay for them and people dumb enough to pay for like these celebrity boxing matches and stuff. And I'm just like, I stopped watching boxing years ago because one, that and it's rigged. And me and last night, me and Cooley talking about this last night off air. I said, this is what they need to go back. This is what they need to do to boxing if they really want to do it legitimately. Because we've seen boxers get. We've seen Sugar Ray Leonard fight Hagler, and Hagler beat the brakes off of him, and they gave the fight to Sugar Ray because he was the golden child. We've seen it. That's why Hagler. They did a whole documentary on how Hagler quit the sport because he got tired of being cheated because the way they did him. I've seen fights like that. Oh, we've seen fights like that over the years. So what they need to do is when a fight is close with the judges, go to the actual what they call it, the comparable the board or whatever, the number to show the power shots and how many punches thrown and the whole thing, and let that be the tiebreaker. So if a boxer, if you got a close call in these fights, it looks like it's gonna be a decision or a draw. Go to that and say this is the true numbers on what happened, and we gonna go off of that. You know what I'm saying? That should be a percentage of the votes, and not just the three people sitting behind the chair who probably get some umpire maybe got paid off to vote for one over the other. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to do in boxing. I feel if they want to make it legit and this instead of you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So but I stopped watching boxing really after Floyd Mayweather retired. I stopped watching boxing. Like I keep up with Javante and a couple of them, but for the most part, you might have me paying my hard-earned money to watch nobody box just for somebody to get robbed or whatever, or be a terrible match and you playing. If you pay for it and it's a bad fight, oh well, you paid for it, and you can't dictate how it's gonna go. So you gotta live with what happened. You know, if you're gonna be stupid enough to pay $59.99 and $99.99 to watch two men get in the ring, hey, me personally, back in the day, I used to on HBO and if I want to see. Shoot. But anyway, man, we're gonna take a quick break and jump into another topic.
Okay.
Okay, we back here on 910 Sports TV. You got a topic, or you want me to continue on with something?
My topic is: do baseball players make too much money?
I think, man, I think all of them make too much money. All sports make too much money, to be honest with you. But
Football don't. Well, to me, football don't make no money, bro.
well, it depends on who you are. Well, maybe not
Come,
football.
come, come,
Football,
come compared to football being a gladiator sport, it don't make no money, bro. It makes
yeah.
less. It makes less money than anybody.
Well, let me just put it to you like this: when people always say, "Okay," when this is the excuse that athletes make, the owners are making billions of dollars. Why should we be able to make what we making? And I'm like, but okay, so if you worked in a restaurant, you worked at Walmart, you worked in, certain big franchises, they make billions of dollars, but you only still but the employees there only make $15, $20 an hour, $10 an hour. So you gonna tell me a firefighter, you know what I'm saying, police officer, you know what I mean, they make under $100,000. So you think what you do is more important or better than what they do? You play a sport. You play a kids game, but
Right.
I'm not saying you shouldn't make millions of dollars, but it's $40-50 million a year and stuff. Do athletes really deserve them? And you only play 6 months out the year, 4 or 5 months out the year, and you making $40-50 million a year. You're doing the sport, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I don't necessarily. I think, like I said, should it compared to the other sports, NFL should be the highest paid sport, but all of them making too much money. You know what I mean? Period. But you say what sport should be the highest paid? It should be football. You know what I mean? That's my thing. You know, now baseball is the hardest thing to do in any sport is hit a baseball.
But
But
but this
all
it's
of them.
never football. Football and basketball, no matter what sport it is, soccer, whatever, golf, whatever. You're never gonna make more in baseball. It's the first American sport, man, and it's the oldest sport in America. And
Yeah.
so, how people look at baseball, man, baseball got, man, the fans of baseball, man. Some of them got taught by like the athletes of baseball. Some of them got taught by their daddies, their granddaddies, and their great granddaddies. So you
Mm-hmm.
talking about people who play baseball? He's been in their family for 4 or 5 generations. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You know, so I don't think baseball ever going nowhere. And but baseball don't try to keep up with what NFL doing or NBA doing. But the NBA and the NFL keep up with each other. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? All it takes is one baseball owner that said he wants to have a WNBA team, WNBA team, and he gonna put something behind the WNBA. It's a wrap. Only one baseball player got to do that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Believe that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So then I would say next topic is Deion a good coach or he's just a spokesperson for the team? Like what does he really do as a head coach?
Well, this is kind of it's funny because you see I put the topic Coach Prime success is surprising. So to me, I don't really know how it works. It seems like he's the delegator, and so you could say that as being a good thing or a bad thing. You know, some
It
the
seems
best.
it seems like he's a dog handler.
Yeah, so I guess every coach has their own style of way they do things. Some coaches are more hands on than others. Some coaches allow their coaches to be coaches, and like, cause he got Warren Sapp, he got this coach and that coach, and it seemed
Yeah,
like he
man. Because
allowed.
if you look at Dabo, if you look at the head coach from USC, if you look at even y'all head coach, if you look at Missouri head coach, if you look at UCLA head coach, Wisconsin head coach, their coach is just really really active.
Mhm.
Dion just do this.
Yeah.
They do that, and so Dion remind me so much of Mike McCarthy.
Well, Wade Phillips,
They
I
just
forgot the other day they was talking about Wade Phillips, and they said Wade Phillips was a type of coach where they said he would never yell at players during the game. They said because he felt like when I had you throughout the week, if you're not for Sunday, then I didn't do my job during the week. So whatever I say on Sundays ain't gonna make a difference if you're not prepared. If I didn't prepare you, so I'm going to yell now. You know, I got confidence that I prepared enough to win the week. I shouldn't have to yell at you or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe I feel like his coaching comes during the week, during practice, and then on Saturday, you know, I mean, whatever coaches or the offensive coordinator, whatever, that's their job to do whatever. So maybe critical time during the game, he might get on that mic and say, because like what's his name, Josh McDaniels was on Colin Cowherd the other day. He said, and then Collins asking him how much did Bill Belichick kind of dictate what you was doing? He said, really never. He said every now and then he might say, can we run the ball on this next play to run some clock or or something like that. He said, but he would never tell me what plays to run and what not to run. He said, but he would, like, maybe if he wanted to do something in particular, he may say something every now and then, like, let's run the ball on this one a couple of times. Let's do this on this one. But other than that, he said he really wouldn't get involved in the play call, which was surprising to me to hear. But at the same time, I'm like, like I said, every coach is different. But I will say this.
So man, this thing, how did McDaniels get in the coaching so early? Because he don't even look over a year over 30 years old.
Well, I mean, he got about 50-something, 40 and 50-something now because he done won 6 championships. You know what I mean? He was out there for all 6 titles. He was offensive coordinator for all 6 championships. Now, is he a head coach type? Probably not. Everybody can't be top dog. Everybody can't. Some people will
So hold up. So he was the offensive coordinator through the duration of Brady's championships.
Yeah, for them 6 titles, he was the offensive coordinator. So when I said offensive coordinator, all the 6 titles are from my understanding, Patriots. So coordinator, I thought about it the other day. I said, shoot, if we end up losing Cliff Kingsbury to a team because somebody wants to come up after this year, then I feel like Josh McDaniels, bring him on. I take Josh McDaniels as offensive coordinator.
Why? You think he gonna get fired?
Who? Cliff Kingsbury?
McDaniels. No, McDaniels.
I don't think he coaching right now. Cliff Kingsbury, he not coaching right now, as far as I know.
He ain't coaching nobody right now?
Yeah, I don't think he got a job right now.
You talking about your job that used to coach with the Raiders, right?
Yeah. I don't think Josh McDaniels is coaching right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay then.
About it, so I said I don't think he's coaching right now.
So you'll take him down there in Washington?
Sure, yeah, I'll take him for offensive coordinator. If Cliff Kingsbury got on and coach the Bears or something, he wanted to be the offensive coordinator for Caleb Williams anyway. So if they mess around and put Cliff Kingsbury, because you got to remember Cliff Kingsbury was Caleb Williams' offensive coordinator at C.
Well, if Kingsbury do anything, they're gonna bring him as a head coach. Believe that.
But if he go over to Chicago next year, then and we needed an offensive coordinator. If I was Dan Quinn, I'm calling Josh McDaniels. You know what I mean? So because he not be a head coach, but he a hell of a offensive coordinator.
Right.
I grab him. I swoop him up all day, 5 days out the week, 7 days out the week. But I'm gonna say this about Deion. I was one of the ones that started doubting him early in the season, thinking, okay, it's all hype, or is he really that good of a coach like you? Is he just a almost like a game manager, or is he a hell of a coach? But I will say this: what I've seen, he done turned them around. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this after the break, but I'm gonna tell you the narrative is gonna be for next year. Now I think we talked about this already, but I'm gonna tell you what the narrative is gonna be next year if Deion come back. We'll be right back here on 911 Sports.
Okay.
Okay, we back. This is gonna be the narrative next year for Deion if he comes. The narrative is gonna be, can he coach without his son? because his whole career that he's coached, Jackson State and Colorado, he's had Shador, even high school, even hell, middle school. His quarterback has always been Shador. And to me, without Shador and without Travis Hunter that he's had for the last
I don't.
5
It don't make no difference. I don't think it make a difference, man.
well, if you bring another quarterback in that you have to learn, he ain't had to learn no other quarterback. He ain't had to learn no other quarterback. Quarterbacks are the best. Your quarterback in college, especially, your quarterback has to be your best position in college. When you as a college coach, your color you seen it with Clemson, bro. Since since what you call it left, since Trevor Lawrence left, y'all ain't been the same. If you don't got a
No.
great college, you're not winning. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not winning at a high level. You're not winning, championships. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he can't, but that's going to be the narrative next year. Even if, put it like this, let's say, for argument's sake, Colorado make it to the playoffs. They win the next 2 games, go to the championship, the conference championship, win that. We get 11, 12 spot in the playoffs, whether they win or lose. All of a sudden, people that don't want to give Deion his credit gonna say, "Can you win without your son?" Now, let's just say he leave and go to the Cowboys. Him and Shador. It's just all of a sudden we doing this all over. They can never prove they can win without each other, and all of a sudden they're gonna be falling to the category of LeBron and Bronny, where look at the favoritism, look at this, and look at that, blah blah blah. It's gonna start being a lot of hate between them two because of the nepotism. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different narrative, different situation altogether, because Bronny hasn't really proved he can play on the NFL level, the NBA level, but it's the same nepotism situation where white folks do it all the time, but when black folks do it, then we wrong, or we didn't make the kids hard enough for that spot.
Oh yeah.
White folks, Chinese do it, Mexicans do it, everybody else do it. Everybody do it. You work it, Africans do it. Go to any job. You go to a job. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna challenge anybody. Go to a job where your supervisor is a certain race, Jamaican, Haitian, I don't care, Indian, whatever. What they gonna? I guarantee you, 75 to 80% of the staff and employees gonna be whatever race that your
You believe it.
they've been there long enough.
You better believe it, because you can walk in any convenience store, and when them cats from India come here and buy up these stores, you might see 1 or 2 white people working, or 1 or 2 black people working, or you might see 1 white person, 1 black person that work for that store. But most of the time, it's their family members, their nieces, their nephews, their in-laws, kids, like whoever, man. Like that. You right. It is. And but like you say, when black people do it, it's a problem. It's always a problem. But whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we get to another topic, man. Another topic I want to talk about was NBA. And
who?
The NBA and the trade. What team at this point should start shifting and start trading players off or making a big move? So I've heard stuff lately, like I just seen this morning, where
I just want to ask you a question, Akon. I want to ask you a question though. Why do people even still watch the NBA?
Man, hey, listen.
Have you looked at the statistics of the ratings in the last 10 years and how much it versus the 90s, how much it has went down? Even LeBron and KD can't save it, bro. It's went down so bad.
Yeah.
Why people don't watch no more? That's the big question. That's the $1 million question.
Well, this is the reason why. Because like you said, LeBron, KD, Steph, they can't save the NBA no more. You know why? Because LeBron James, think about this for a second. LeBron James is about to be 40. He has not missed a game yet. Wemby played it.
Excuse me.
They had a back-to-back. Wemby didn't play last night. And he's only 20, 21 years old. That's the reason why people don't watch the NBA. Because these young boys, because they said something, they were talking about this earlier this week. that basically that the trainer and the coach is the one that make a call to say if an NBA player can play on a back-to-back or whatever. When Joel Embiid came out to begin the season saying he wasn't playing back-to-backs, that's why people don't watch NBA no. Why should I go to the stadium? Why should I watch a player the NBA players when they don't care? If you don't care, why should I care? If you're gonna come to late on work, if you're gonna come to work when you want to come to work, why should I pay money for what you own? Let's say you own a business, but you never came to work. I had a barber. You know what I'm saying? That barber worked 2 days a week. He would get fired from every barbershop because he would either come to work late or he wouldn't show up. Yeah, you were independent contractor, but you still have an obligation to show up in these people's establishment because their business look bad when you don't show up. So when you got these players missing work and getting hurt, Zion with a chip a nail, a fingernail, and he out. You know what I'm saying? So what you think we gonna do? You know, and it's too much stuff on TV for us to waste our time watching this sport. But if I let's say I click on Friday night, Saturday night, I'm like, ooh, Boston playing against the Lakers. But then Jason
But
Tatum,
man, you don't ever hear about baseball players skipping the game, and they play way more games than NBA players ever wrap around their head. It ain't close.
I said I don't get. Even if you give me 20 minutes a night, like they said with Joel Embiid, you don't got to play the whole 40, but at least give me 20, 25. Like if you know what I'm saying. If you feel like you're still trying to make sure you don't get injured by playing 35, 40 minutes a night, give me 20. Give me something. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Philadelphia, Paul George, and Joel Embiid, Terrence Maxey on the team. The three of them only been on the court. I only think the three of them been on the court together this year. It's kind of like last year with Phoenix, with Book and all them, with Book and KD. And then when KD was with Brooklyn, you couldn't get him Harden and what you call on the court. And people got mad at Harden because he wanted out. Because you could say Harden I gave up on Harden, never win a championship because he always like choke in the playoffs. But if I don't give Harden no other credit, Harden plays every night. Harden to play Harden he hardly ever misses a game. If you don't do nothing.
Man, breaking news. Brooklyn Nets trade Ben Simmons, the new to the Fruit Loop Leopards.
You crazy, man. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm gonna talk about what team should start making trades. So I see the trade, which I don't really think this may gonna work. They talking about players Grant Williams and a box of chips for Zach LaVine to go Charlotte with LaMelo Ball, and all of a sudden that'll put them in playoff contention or championship contention. No, he will not. Zach LaVine is overrated. He doesn't help nobody. If Zach LaVine is a first best player, you're not winning no championship. No, stop.
I don't know. I don't even think the Dame Leonard in the Lakers trade will work. They ain't gonna want the ball too much, man. They ain't gonna want the ball way too much.
Now, yeah, because I did see a trade. I think would work. And tell me about this. They talking about trading like D'Lo, some other bench players, a couple of first round picks to I think is it Portland? Wherever I think it's Portland for Jeremy Grant and Robert Williams. I said, oh, that's a good trade because that'll give the Lakers a anchor on a big man with Robert Williams and to give them another bona fide score. You know what I'm saying, with Jeremy Grant. That's a good trade. You know what I'm saying? That would be a great trade to me if they made that. You know what I mean? Especially if you still can keep the other backcourt people, Dalton Connect and Austin Reeves, and keep the other player. Because D'Lo, they should have been got rid of D'Lo. I don't know why he's still in. I don't even know why he's still damn near in the NBA. He should have been. He need to be somewhere in Charlotte or somewhere, one of these bottom feeder teams. Because I don't even know why he's still in LA. But that would be a great trade to me. So somebody left a comment. Somebody said I need to do a better job again.
So what now?
Oh no, and look at the comments. Good morning, Kimmy. How you doing? But yeah, but anyway, so we're gonna take one last break. This morning, okay, we back here on 910 Sports TV. So I'm trying. Did I have any more topics? I had ran through. I thought topics pretty quick. Yeah, I ran through all of them. I'm trying to think of something that I really wanted to talk about more. So, this is what I want to talk about. I'm gonna say this with the whole Jaden Daniels situation.
What situation is that? Ain't no situation. What? You talking about a situation? What situation, man? Jay name. What situation, man? Like, stop it, man. Stop bringing that man name up like that, man. Ain't no situation. That man doing good. Okay, he had a mishap with the Philly Eagles, but that don't mean nothing, man. Like, man, let that man be great. The media needs to let that man be great, man. The media be tripping me out, bro. As soon as somebody have a bad game, but who expected Washington to be 7-4 this year? In this particular moment. Man, get out of here, man. That man that gave Washington such a up boost and such an uplift, they need to be kissing his feet. For real, for real.
And that's what I was gonna say. You said at the end of the day, the man is still a rookie. You know what I mean? And so I don't know what people was expecting. It's almost like when Michael Jackson made Thriller. It's like no matter what he do after that, it's never good enough. So think about with Jay Daniels, he came good too fast, and people wanted to see his downfall anyway because he came out too good. And so now that he kind of hit the wall a little bit, which all rookies gonna do, you know what I mean, at some point during the season, then all of a sudden, okay, now
I don't think he hit the wall. I just think his body was exhausted. I don't think it got nothing to do with his skill set.
no,
I
I'm
don't
talking
think he fell off or nothing like that.
about that.
I ain't talking about falling off like that, man. But man, if he like Justin Herbert been hitting the wall for the last 4 years, and they still gave him a payday. So what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Joe Burrow got the tiger stripe suit, but man, he can't see how to throw to a tiger on the field. I mean, I don't know. So what are we talking about?
Yeah,
What are we really talking about here, man?
yeah.
Like what are we really talking about here, man? Lamar Jackson, everybody's greatest player. He the MVP, but man, my homeboy still gonna make you look like you playing Little Rascals. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well,
You,
anyway,
you, you know,
so,
Jerry Jones might would have suit up and put on a helmet. You know what I mean? What are we talking about?
yeah, you're right. You're right. Well,
Since you
it's a
always
great.
want to be in the camera, since you always want to be in the camera, Jerry, go ahead and put on your number 14 play quarterback. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Well, it's a great show. Well, I gotta get on this road, take this long drive, so I can hopefully see my granddaughter tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Word.
But anyway, man, shot BGN, Kimmy K, um, Senior G, executive producers, all the countries across the world, from Afghanistan, Iraq to China, Japan to Africa, Asia, and the whole nine. Shout out to Real, T-Dub Entertainment, and everybody out there in the world watching is Zeno FX. So it's been another great show. And you know what? See y'all on the next one, man. We out of here.
Peace.